Okay, number 8. Which of the following statements correctly describes this distribution? And it says answers are given into 2 decimal places. Select all that apply, and then it says use the space below to show your work. Really, there's not a whole lot of work to be shown. We're just going to take all of this data and we're going to put it into our list. So I'm going to go to Stat, Edit, and I need to clear that out. So second plus 712, we'll clear it, and then I'm going to go Stat, Edit. This is going to all be in L1. I know it's in 4 different columns, but it's all going to be in L1. So 6.1, 9.3, 6.7, 5.7, 4.4, 4.9, 2.6, 5.2, 3, 8.9, 3.4, 5.3, 5.8, 2.2, 2, 6.6, 6.4, 6.6, and 4.4. I know it's 5 by 4, so there's 20, and I'm down to 21 because I have that extra one, so I know I've got 20 in there. Now, what they're asking for is they're giving us the mean, the median, the variance, and then the standard deviation. So we've got to figure out which ones are correct. So we go to Stat, Calculate, and hit Enter 4 times. So when we look at this, and again, remember, we're rounded to 2 decimal places. So our mean is 5.025, but if we round to the nearest hundred, then that 2 is going to round up to 3, so 5.03. And that's what this says. The mean is 5.03. So yes, that is true. Then I'm going to scroll down here to the median, and it says the median is 5.25, and that's what it says right here in my calculator. You can see that, but 5.25, so that is also true. Now, if you'll remember the variance is the standard deviation squared. So if I take 2.200 whatever and square it, I should get this. So I'm going to hold off on that first, and I'm going to check my standard deviation before I get off this screen. So your standard deviation is the 2.2006, and so 2.20, so that is true. Alright, so now to find this, I'm going to take that 2.20 and I'm going to square it. So I'm going to clear that out. Clear. Okay, just kidding, clear. And I'm going to do 2.20 squared. And that gives me 4.48. So actually all of these are true. Now, that may not be that way on your test, but at least now you know how to check all of them. Okay, so check your mean, then your median, check your standard deviation, and then take your standard deviation that you get in the calculator, not necessarily the one on here, because if this is wrong, you don't want to use that one. So use your standard deviation from the calculator, square it to get your variance. So in this case, all of these are correct.